I feel like I really wasted, like, I've already made like 6 or 7 videos that I didn't bother uploading. Just because, um, I have mixed emotions right now. Like, one, I'm finally caught up with two out of the 3 notebooks that, like, I used to maintain my life, right? So I'm making good progress as far as that goes, right? But on the emotional and mental health thing, I'm kind of weighed down because um I have like 3 to 4 paths that I can go down right now, and I'm just gonna say my energy level for all of them, like there's not an easy one, there's not a hard one. They're all equally hard in my mind right now because I don't want to do anything. Um, and I do recognize though, like of course there is like a certain social kind of people barrier aspect to some of these tasks, but I do know that my mental state isn't really helping because it's like how can I like basically a situation is neutral until you react to it, right? Like you have to, like, because things are affected by your brain waves and in your, like, your essence influences a situation either positively or negatively. So because I recognize that I'm not really feeling very great, I don't want, like, yeah, there's people who are like, just do it anyway or whatever, blah 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 blah. But like, that's valid, like, that could come out, but that usually comes out 50-50, right? Because it's like, one, it could go either really bad because, one, you don't have the, I was gonna say vivacity, but that's a different thing altogether. But you don't have enough energy to, like, even if it goes well, you don't have enough energy to see it through. And if it goes bad, you're just gonna feel 10 times worse and probably have to. It's like trying to go on a long trip on like a quarter tank of gas. It's like you might as well just beeline to the next gas station because you're not going to be able, like, even if you're planning on this like magnificent long travel, you do not have the gas in your tank to make that fucking travel. So at best you can just go to the fucking, you know um get refueled. That's all you could, like, that all you can afford to do right now, emotionally, financially, spiritually, mentally, on all those. I do really feel like I need to. I feel like a creative burst coming on. Like I feel like I want to go back to like creative mode and do that. But I don't. How should I put this? I don't like that idea because that would require me to stay here, and I've been planning on leaving here for a good while. Um, so I don't like the idea of indulging in that because, one, this is not the place to do it. I'm having to deal with hackers. I'm having to deal with stalkers. I can't, like, this is not the best time to do these things. Uh Once I'm relocated, yes, of course I will do these things, but not until then. Um, if I do this whole move thingy in like the legit way, I'd have to go back into the fucking system, talk to all these people, have to deal with, like, it will still, it doesn't matter which way I go, because either way it's going to take a lot of fucking energy to do, and I'm depleted. So I'm very annoyed, I'm very spent. Um, I'm contemplating, like, okay, basically, I have in my back pocket some, like, nuclear level, like, plans that, like, like, basically, like, I could do something really drastic and get a result, but I don't want to do that because, like, basically that's playing with fire. Yeah. So I don't want to do that. Um and then there's like some like other like kind of sub plans that I could like indulge until I like feel a little bit better, but I I don't have um they like a lot of the readers are saying that like some people are like siphoning energy right now, and I wouldn't doubt it if like I am one of these people, because especially like for the fact that like I did remember that one dream a few days ago, but lately I've not been able to really see any dreams despite getting, I would say, pretty decent sleep, like not the best sleep, but like decent sleep. And by those standards, I should be able to remember my dream because, I don't I don't really have anything affecting me in the waking world that should deter me from being able to do that. So that makes me think, like, I don't know, there's a lot going on right now, energetically speaking. Um, I do know that I have to move. Like it does, like, and like even some readers are saying like, if you can't go like travel long distances or whatever, just get the momentum building, like just kind of move around. But I don't know. Maybe I do need to get out the big guns. Like fuck, I don't know. I don't know. I'm annoyed. I think after I upload this video, I'm going to meditate on this for a little bit. Like my version of meditating, right? I'm going to meditate for a few hours. And then based off of that meditation, I'm going to do whatever action I feel the most called for. Like whatever pull I have, I'm just going to trust it. Because I, yeah, it's just too much at this point. Like it's way too much. I mean, like I'm not doing bad, but I'm not doing good either. So, and I need actual assistance. So, um which can't be supplied here because reasons. But basically, yeah. Okay, so in my blog, I was talking about how I was like dealing with fire sickness. And I didn't realize that was like an actual, like, I mean, what should I say? Like, I didn't think I created it, like, not in the least, but, yeah, it came up as some, like if you translate it literally, like, Hwabyong or something like that. Apparently, it's like very pervasive, and I don't know. The AI told me this. I don't even know if you could trust AI anymore, but or ever. But like like as far as the hanja is concerned, like straight up reading the hanja is like, yeah, fire sickness or whatever. They said it was like that it's a more of like a mental health thing where it's like what happens when you suppress anger for long periods of time and basically affects you physically. And it's usually when people are like, they used it to describe the sex workers that from Korea and stuff like that, like basically people who are in like really horrible positions that basically have no control over the situation and they really want to change it but they can't. and so they just have this build up tension within them, and it makes them physically sick. And apparently, like, the first documented case of it was actually some sort of emperor, which makes sense, like, yeah. But they said that it was mostly prevalent with women, like 80% women. So, and that makes sense because, I mean, we are like the most uh, oppressed people in the world. But yeah, but I did kind of cure it a little bit with like my little homemade remedies, or at least like more of like the serious symptoms of it. But I mean, like, okay, if it is caused by like stress and being in a hopeless situation, whatever, then me staying here is not going to help, right? Because then I'll just get it again, right? So that's why I'm like, yeah, I need to do something drastic actually in order to combat this. Otherwise, my health has got to go. And I felt this like a couple of days too. Like yeah, my energy is being siphoned, but not only that, some other things are affecting me. And it would be best if I wanted to go to Portland for like several different reasons, but I wasn't able to do that because, well, my energy wasn't very good, and also like I was debating where to spend my money because I do need to pay for like several things, and so I'm like, okay, if I do that, that's kind of like a big gamble, right? If I spend my money to go up to Portland and do that stuff, then that means I would have to go out without in that category. Like, okay, so like it's like you could either buy eggs or a chicken. Like, do you want eggs? Do you want a chicken? Like, or I don't know how to describe it, but just like, choices in general. It's like you can only pick one, right? And I'm just like, this is annoying because it's like, because I don't feel strong enough to make the more riskier decision because, simply put, I don't have the energy. If I did have the energy, yes, I would definitely pick those options because that would be better for me, quite honestly. Um, but yeah, I'm just like, I'm very annoyed. Um, but yeah, I need to go meditate, then meditate, and try to sort out. I do keep on getting pinged. Like, okay, I I keep on getting pinged in the shower, of all places. Well, okay, okay. Um, when I was at Cedar Hills, right, a lot of like my breakdowns would happen in the shower because, like, okay, just think about it. My trauma is involving water, right? But then also water is very soothing too. So it's like this weird combination of like water is the trauma, but it is also the thing that soothes. So it's like this weird repeating cycle. And then also, like, this is documented. There's memories in the fucking water, right? So when I'm in the water, I can actually, like, you can actually channel more in the water. Um, or I've noticed that. I've noticed that I could do that. Like when I'm in the water, um, it's almost acts like a radio station, and I kind of pick up on more things. Um, and there's like this one pervasive message that I've been getting in the shower, and it has to do with a sigh, like it's but it's the letter S, and it represents the willow tree, and it's the fourth letter in OM. So I don't know why like a willow tree is popping up into my head constantly. It also kind of represents, like, it kind of is similar. Like, you would think, like, Nigtel or whatever, like the reed, would be more of like a water sign because that's a water plant, right? But they associate waterness to that one as well. Does it grow around water? Like, do weeping willows grow around like swamps more? I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. But yeah, just like the, I don't know, weeping willow keeps on coming to me in the shower, and I'm like, why? At first, I was drawing the S, and I was thinking, oh, it's like this means hope, like from like the Henry Cavill Superman, like in my language, this means hope, and it's like, well, that's an S. Like, but yeah, I'm like, yeah, but just like saggy and willow trees. I'm like, okay. I'll go look it up because I don't remember all the associations with that, but I'll go look it up. But I will look it up, and then I gotta meditate, and then well, I'll look it up first, and then I'll go meditate. But yeah, I need to figure out what I'm doing. Because I think, yeah, today's Sunday, so tomorrow's Monday. So yeah, I better make up my mind and my shit by tonight for sure. Anyway, take care, be good, bye bye.